Hey everyone, how's it going? It is your pal Sal here. And today, I feel actually like a little bit of sadness right now. Because, we are here today to talk about Christina Aguilera's 8th studio album, Liberation, which was released on June 15th of 2018. So as you guys all know, we've been going on this Christina Aguilera discography journey, and with the studio albums here today, until she releases a new album, which hopefully will be soon, but we never know. But this is it. This is the end for now. I mean, I still have plenty of surprises Christina Aguilera related coming out, so don't you worry about that. But in terms of albums, we're done here, and that makes me kind of, I was like, that makes me kind of mad, but that makes me kind of sad. I'm a little mad and sad too. I wish I could keep this going forever, but you know what? It's gotta end at some point. But as I said, we're here today to talk about Liberation. One of the, again, I say one of the most requested. Literally all of them have been so requested. It's like not even funny how overwhelming like your guys' support is. But this one's been wanted. And we're here today to talk about it. So this album was again released on June 15th of 2018. It took almost 6 years for this album to be released after, Lotus. And at first I was like, well, that's a long time, but then realistically it's about the same amount of time as it took from Back to Basics to, Bionic, but still it's a while. And the album debuted at number 6. I don't know if it debuted, but it made it to number 6 on the Billboard 200. And it spawned 3 singles, which were called Accelerate, Fall in Line, and Like I Do. Now, none of these singles charted on the Hot 100, which I think is ridiculous. I've not heard a single one of them, but knowing they're Christina, I feel like they should have at least charted. I think there's many things that go into play with that, but I don't know how well the singles were promoted, but my biggest thing in theory, guys, is ageism as to why these didn't chart. I mean, I just can't think of anything else, because, things get worse every year in terms of, like, how well older artists can find their way back into the mainstream. The older you get, the younger generation is like, you're old and we don't want you. We'd rather have TikTok stars as our people. Well, again, this is also 18, so TikTok really wasn't a thing yet. But you get the drift of what I'm saying here. So I think that has to go hand in hand with it. I just can't lie about that. But I remember actually when this album came out, because I remember I had a friend at the time, not my friend anymore, and I'm okay with that, but she posted that she was listening to this, and I was like, I don't recall you ever listening to another Christina Aguilera album, but that's more of a toxic, like fandom thing, and I even was listening to Christina then. I didn't listen to it, but I was just like, hey, you're not like a fan. I'm trying to get better at that, any listening is good listening, so there's that. So I take back my thoughts on that, but I remember thinking that at the time. And I also do remember she went on the Liberation tour, and I only really remember that because when it happened, because this would have been, what, 2018, or I don't know, yeah, I think that's when she went on tour. But anyways, I remember, like, I saw some show at the Chicago Theater, and that's where Christina went, and there were a lot of posters, like, advertising that she was coming, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But that's about all I know. So, I guess, without further ado, we're gonna get started on this album. I almost don't want to, because I don't want this to end. But, I know you guys have been waiting for this, so here we go. And I've been told very specifically by many people that the first 3 tracks have to be listened to in order, like no stopping and talking. It's gotta be all 3 and then we'll talk. So, okay, you ask and ye shall receive. So we begin with tracks 1 through 3, which is Liberation, Searching for Maria, and Maria. So here we go. Let's get started. So far, beautifully piano-driven. Okay. Okay, I'm liking this.
Where are you? Are you there?
Oh my god, it's her kids. No, it's her. Is it her? Oh, wait, is that... Wait. Oh my god! absolutely gorgeous, guys. Oh my god. So does she not sing on this, like, at all? Right here?
How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud in
Good old Sound of Music.
the town? I'm here.
She's here, Maria.
How was I supposed to know that it would cost my voice? And I try to make a choice. I don't know which way to go. You just take my mind shut.
Oh, lovely harmonies there. Like that. Okay, I don't think that we've gotten this powerful and insightful of a beginning of an album from Christina since Stripped. I think Back to Basics is an amazing, you know, beginning, but it's not really like, you know, how would I say, like, it's like it's a statement, but not like this. I feel like there's something much more personal and bigger about this statement. So we begin with the first one, track Liberation, which is a lot of just instrumental pieces. I think she's like, where is she? And then there was a child laughing. I'm assuming it was one of her kids. And then we get into track number 2, which is Searching for Maria, which is a sample, I guess if you could call it a sample. I mean, it's just really Maria. How do you solve a problem like Maria from, you know, The Sound of Music by Rodgers and Hammerstein. Now, Maria as a track itself, I liked it. I liked how realistically we're in this position of here where, you know, I mean, we all know everything that's happened, you know, with the Bionic, the Lotus era. So I feel like she was a little lost after all that. Like, where does she fit in as an artist? Who is she? I find it interesting her, like, using her middle name as, like, her, like, old self, you know, Maria. I liked this song. There's a sample in it. I want to make sure I get the name of this sample right. It's Maria, You Were the Only One by Michael Jackson. I'm not familiar with that song, but you definitely heard Michael in there. I thought the song was a little long. It's 4 minutes and 35 seconds. I was kind of just a tad. I hate to say over it, but we'll use that term. However, I feel like I need to listen to this song specifically, or this intro. I'm almost completely in with headphones. I feel like with headphones it'll solidify the experience. But it was just really cool. Like, the song is very reflective, and I think it's the most reflective one we've gotten since maybe even something from Bionic, because Lotus, I don't want to think anything reflective about Lotus. So yeah, so far as an intro, I really love I think I loved the 2 intros a little more than the song itself, but we still have a whole album to get through, and I'm gonna give that one a couple re-listens, but and I'm sure I'll get there. But as it stands, so far pretty cool, and so far a great return to form for Christina. So let's keep it going. Track number 4, Sick of Sittin', which is a fun title. Oh, these vocals.
I'm making a policy not to tell anybody to sit down. That's just to encourage everybody else to stand up.
Okay, so Sick of Sittin' had a very catchy chorus. Sick of sittin', I'm sick of sittin'. And I would argue that this was probably the dirtiest vocal I've heard from Miss Aguilera. You know, in terms of like, it felt very Janis Joplin-y, which I was here for. The song itself felt very thematic in a sense. Well, I guess it's like the sequel to Maria. Like, she's finding herself and she found herself again. Now she's done. She's sick of sitting and letting this shit keep happening to her. I think that this is maybe the most reflective of maybe Lotus. Like, she just kind of sat there and let that album happen. She didn't like it, but the label wanted it, and now she's sick of sitting, so she's done. Lyrically, I liked it. Sonically, not my favorite. But a catchy chorus, so I'm happy with it. Alright, track number 5 into 6 is how I'm going to do this. We have Dreamers, which isn't labeled as an interlude, but it's only 37 seconds, so I believe it's an interlude. And it'll go into track number 6, which is Fall in Line, which features Demi Lovato. This was also the second single. And I'm a casual Demi Lovato fan. I like some of the stuff she's put out, and I feel like it's very fitting for her and Christina to do a song together. So, here we go. This is Dreamers into Fall in Line.
When I grow up, I want to be a screenwriter.
I want to be a journalist.
I want to be a lion. I want to be a lion.
I'm a lioness.
I want to be
a lioness. I am.
I want to be a singer. I want to be a singer. Be president.
Alright, here we go.
Listen closely.
Listen closely.
'Cause no one told me. But you deserve to know that in this world you are not beholden. Show some skin. Make him want to. 'Cause God forbid you.
Oh, here's Demi.
Know your own way home. Ask yourself.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's just the way it is.
Okay, so I liked Fall in Line lyrically. It almost felt in a sense like a sequel to Can't Hold Us Down. I found Demi Lovato to be a very good choice for this song thematically, about like how all the youth in the world wouldn't save you, because as we all know, Fame and Demi Lovato have not gone very well together. I think it was a smart choice to use her, and their voices blended really, really nicely. Production-wise, I just didn't like it sonically. I was just like, again, it was like one of those songs that just felt so clunky. It was like, bum, da-da, and it just, I don't know, it felt, and you know, that can work. I mean, there's plenty of songs like that work. I don't know, it just felt like the music felt a little artificial. Lyrically, I think is where this track shines. But beyond the lyrics, I really was not enjoying it all that much, besides, the lyrics and their vocals. Track number 7, Right Moves, which features 2 artists by the names of, and I'm going to probably butcher these, Keida and Shenseea. Hope those are right, and here we go, Right Moves.
Christina, don't know nobody can.
Okay, here we go.
On a glass table, love me something unstable. Kiss my lips until I can't resist till I'm incapable of coming down.
Oh, I like this.
Let's go down. Just keep on going down. Yeah, chills are running up my spine. 'Cause you got me to feel all the thoughts I made up in my head. You've made them real with the right moves. Right moves. Yeah, you got the pound it out. Pound it out, pound it out. Come on and pound it out. Yeah. Chills are running up my spine 'cause you got the and you a trendsetter, can't do without you. Like I'm not just do a letter. And the way you do your thing, no one can do it better. Have the best you when you're moving and you're swirling like a tsunami. When you explore me like the iPhone app on Nikki X, but my call it Safari. Body build stronger and sexier than a million man in the US Army. You got the moves, straight
got the moves. I like that. Okay, so far my favorite track off of this album. Right Moves. What I think works about it is that it's so simple in execution. This guy that she's talking to or she's with, he's got the right moves. He knows what he's doing. He knows the right way to do it, and we're gonna have a little fun with it. I like that one so far. And the two ladies, Keida and oh my god, I'm so sorry for how I pronounce her name, Shenseea or Shenseea. I liked them. They made their presence known. I had a lot of fun. I feel like this one would be really nice live if she got them to come out there and do it with her. And I feel like this one could have been a single. I feel like it fits in with the vibe of the radio at the time, like the kind of chill, like the kind of laid back thing. So I liked Right Moves. It was pretty good. Track number 8, Like I Do. Oh, and this also features GoldLink. So here we go.
Sagittarius, exciting. Looking at your layer so you know it gossip. Coexisting, you the moon, I'm the sun. You need in my bottle, I'm trying to rub on your hips. Ain't no other man who can talk to you like I did. That's say no more. Boy, you're so much better when you don't speak. If you get something, get one thing. Can't play me, boy, I'm out of your league. No, baby, you can do it quite like I do.
Alright, this is nice. This was a fine song. It was playful. I thought her and this guy GoldLink were a nice compliment to each other. She seemed to be having fun on this track. I feel like this is something that could have done well on the radio. It was released as a single, so I get that. I feel like this is what the kids would be listening to. This song is not for me. This is very trap influenced, and that's not my genre. I enjoyed the chorus a slight bit, but this did not feel like a Christina Aguilera song to me. I mean, she's tried a million different genres, so I mean, kudos to her. She did not work in it. I thought she was perfectly fine in it. Not for me. Boom, catchy elements, but again, not for me. Track number 9, Deserve.
Some fucked up shit just to hurt you, but you know I do it all 'cause I love you. Real special. Now I don't wanna go and lose that, boy. Let me pause for a moment before this commotion takes over. I'm sorry, let's fix this. Sometimes we can't keep the habit of being dramatic. It's almost becoming a sickness. Put me on the jury, I will take the blame. I'm the one.
Okay, so that was Deserve. And at first I really was not feeling it. But I really do like the chorus of this, you know, the sometimes I don't think I do. However, you know what I mean. But that was very pretty, very catchy. The chorus I loved. The verses, okay, because with this being more modern, you know, 2018, you know, trap hip hop is like the top thing on the charts right now, and not my thing, as I've said before. And I felt like it was really, for me, haltering the song. Like, I was just like, I really wish this could be written as a little more, production-wise, you know, maybe have something other than a beat behind it. Maybe some, you know, orchestral things here. I think this one will definitely benefit from a listen with headphones. So it'll definitely warrant a re-listen. But, wish it could just be rebuilt a little bit in the way I wish my ears could hear it. Track number 10, Twice.
Sometimes I wonder what is the meaning of this life.
Oh yes, some
I found the prize of love and lost my mind. Forgive them all of my wrongs and my rights. I do it all again and won't think twice. Won't think twice.
Oh.
Hurts me. Well, sometimes I wonder what's the meaning of my life. Well, I found the price of love and lost my mind. I will forgive them. Hurts me. Well, sometimes I wonder what is the meaning of my life. Well, I found the price of love and lost my mind. Oh, I will forgive them all of my wrongs and my rights.
This is what I've been waiting for. What a powerful ballad. I think this might be... I mean, we haven't gotten a ballad this strong. I mean, since maybe Bound to You in Burlesque. Because, I mean, let's face it, there's nothing all that strong on Lotus. Blank Page is good. I'll give Blank Page some credit where it's due. But, this was beautiful. Oh my god, the haunting and the fact that it stayed mainly her vocals, like, slightly layered, like a little, like, layered vocals, the acapella beginning, the piano only. Beautiful. I'm putting a like next to that because I for sure have got to listen to that again. Absolutely gorgeous. So far the best, honestly the best thing off of this album so far is Twice. Alright, track number 11 into track number 12 we have an interlude into a song, if you will, which is, the interlude is called I Don't Need It Anymore, and the song is Accelerate, the lead single, which features Dolla Sign and 2 Chainz. I'm familiar with Dolla Sign because he's featured on Mariah Carey's The Distance, an amazing song, and he's really good on that song too. I liked him there. I don't know anything by 2 Chainz. I know of him, but that's about it. So this might be the first time I hear 2 Chainz. So here we go. This is I Don't Need It Anymore, interlude into Accelerate.
I don't need it anymore. I don't need it anymore. I don't need it anymore. Take back the power. Breathe it in your skin.
Breathe it in your skin. Alright, where are we going? Oh my god, so much is happening!
side. Baby, it's okay. Baby, it's okay. Smile later. Don't worry about tomorrow. No. I'll be with my ladies. You can find me there.
Okay, so Accelerate, you notice it, I'll give it that. I don't remember the interlude, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I honestly forgot how it went. So I can't really speak on that, I'm sorry, it didn't really grip me. Accelerate, it started off, there was a lot going on, it was really cool, and then, it felt like I was listening to 10 different songs, like halfway through, and then I was just not feeling it. I get its choice as a single. I mean, you notice it. You definitely notice it. But again, yeah, no, it's just not my thing. Track number 13, Pipe. Which features XNDA.
Got a couple secrets that I'd really like to see if you could keep. Damn boy, you remind me of my G. I get loud when you put that pipe down, pipe down, pipe down. Yeah.
Pipe Down, I didn't dislike. I thought it was catchy, and I think the verses stood out to me a little more too than some of the other tracks on this album. The guy, XNDA, it's apparent. Well, I say it's apparently, but it's just like written right here. He is a guy named. I guess he did this under a pseudonym, and then years later it was revealed that this guy Lewis Hamilton did the vocals, and he's XNDA. I don't know. I don't know him, so it doesn't make that much of a difference to me. But let's see, put the pipe down, pipe down, pipe down. I mean, it's catchy. I think I liked it a little more. I think this one could benefit from a few repeats, but it was fine. Track number 14, Masochist, which I don't know if this is just me, but whenever I hear the term masochist, I always hear it in Madonna's voice from her iconic song Rebel Heart, you know, I live my life like a masochist. And I always, whenever I hear that word, that's what I think of. So that's just me. So that's what I'm thinking of right now. But this is Masochist. Here we go. Oh.
Some kind of masochist to hurt myself in this way. 'Cause loving you is so bad for me. Oh, but I just can't walk away. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah.
She knows.
Must be some kind of masochist. Oh, yeah, to hurt myself in this way. Oh, yeah, 'cause loving you is so bad for me. Oh, yeah, so bad that all you give me.
Okay. That was a beautiful song. This was the one that I connected to the most. I kind of felt it in a sense because I've said this before on my channel. I have a friend who, after, God, so many years of friendship, just decided she didn't want to be my friend anymore. I mean, there's a little more to the story, but I mean, it really doesn't change that. It's like, but decided not to be. And like, I've constantly reached out and tried to like, try and fix the situation. And I'm like, well, I was listening to this and I was like, damn. I really felt these lyrics right here, right now. Because I know it's bad for me, but I do it. That was honestly one of the most powerful tracks off of this album, the one I connected to the most. And so far might be my favorite. So I liked it. Track number 15, the final track, Unless It's With You. So here we go, let's bring it on home.
So afraid I'd rather be alone. I don't want a white picket fence I'm in over my head, feeling confused. Losing my mind, don't know what to do. 'Cause all that I want is what I say. I don't wanna get married. Less is with you and less with you.
That was a very, very pretty song. It's clearly about the guy she's with. I just looked it up. They're not married yet. Apparently they're still engaged. But I'm guessing this is about him. Whatever. What's his name? Oh my god, I just had it. Come back to me. What's your name? Matthew Rootler. Right? Rootler. That was a very pretty song. Don't connect with it at all lyrically. I'm like, Christina, you don't need no man. That's how I feel. But I'm happy. She's happy. It was very beautiful, beautiful piece. Again, probably one of my favorites. And that brings us to the end. This is the first Christina album that we've talked about. I guess not, no, because Back to Basics didn't have one either. But this album features no deluxe international Japanese, bonus edition or whatever. This is it. This is all we get. So it's interesting. But, okay. So, here are my thoughts on Liberation. I get why a lot of people really like this album. I actually truly do. But this album is not for your pal Sal. You guys can see my taste behind me. You see what I kind of flock to. This album is very well constructed. I think after coming from Lotus, which was, not the greatest, and we had material that Christina literally didn't care about. And this on here, everything on here seems like she really cares about it. I think that it starts off very well, and I think that it coincides with this theme really well, and it felt, it didn't feel long. It felt, would I say it felt like the 50 minutes that it runs at? Yeah, but it didn't feel like a slog to get through. Now here's why I didn't really like this. Again, this is not my genre. This album is primarily a trap hip-hop album with a couple of pop songs, if we can call them that, pasted in here. And I don't mean that in a bad way. But it's not for me. I was really excited with the Liberation and the classical elements that were coming through. And then that was kind of it. Yeah, so I think the best songs, or at least the songs I liked on here, were Right Moves, Deserve, Twice, Masochist, and Unless It's With You. This album is very much reflective, even just as much as Lotus is reflective of 2012. This to me is very reflective of 28. Trap was all the rage, it still is. It's not my genre. I don't like it. I found a couple of things I did like, but as a whole, this was my least fun album to go through with Christina. Because it's not really a fun album. It's a much more mature paced album. But sometimes you can still find a little bit of... The most enjoyment I had was Right Moves. And, but I just didn't really have a whole lot of fun listening to this, which it's not its goal, which is fine. That's cool. But I like a good mix, or I wish it would have been, more adult contemporary music-wise. I think the thing that gets me with trap is that all these songs felt like they just had, a beat, and that was it. And that's not for me. I like a full range of things. Not like Lotus, where it's so loud and all over the place you can't hear anything. But maybe a nice balance like Bionic or Stripped. I think that's why those really work for me. And again, I'm saying this is a very well-constructed album. It's a breath of fresh air compared to Lotus in terms of, cohesiveness. A lot of people did say, actually, that this album had too many interludes. I don't think it had too many interludes, but I would argue that they're the least impressive interludes, in my opinion. I think the first interlude, Liberation to Searching for Maria to Maria, great. The other interludes, I don't remember them. But I feel like this album would benefit from a listen with headphones. I feel like this is a headphone album. And like I said, I always give it a couple more re-listens. to see how I feel and, you know, to fully get, you know, like a full cohesive thought on it. But, as it stands, you know, I mean, I pretty much said everything I needed to say. Not my favorite. I appreciate, like, you know, how much she was passionate about this, and it's not a bad product at all. Like, I know I said Lotus, hot mess. This I could not say about it, but I can safely say I didn't like it. It's not my thing, and that's okay. For some people, this was a lot of their thing, so I'm glad to see that too. But yeah, you know, it's just. Let's just say I'm hoping for something a little different from the next album, whatever we get. I know I said I didn't really like Loyal, Brave, and True. It's grown on me because, you know, you listen to it a couple more times, and I would love to go into a more adult contemporary sex area with Christina. Maybe something a little similar to Back to Basics. Maybe if she ever finally releases that second Spanish album, I'd be here for that. So we're all gonna have to see where it goes and where we come from here. But we did it. We completed this journey, and God, this is so fun. Oh my God, it's kind of sad. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this discography journey for Christina. This has been really fun. I'm happy. I've learned so many new songs, so many new things of her, and I can safely say I'm a fighter. And before I sign off here, I do want to say I've not decided who the next Diva Discovery is, so just stay tuned for that. Or, not Diva Discovery, but, you know, next discography journey. I don't know who quite yet. But also, we're not done with Christina, guys. I'm not done with her. I still have a couple of concerts to react to, some music videos, the Keeps Getting Better stuff. So, I'm not going to, like, you know, rush into it, because, you know, I mean, what's the hurry? But, so we're not done with Christina content yet, but album-wise we are, and that's kind of crazy, but I did it. I've done this twice now. I did Kelly, now I did Christina. I feel accomplished. I've accomplished something in 2020, and that just says something in itself. But thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. What are your thoughts on Liberation? Are you kind of like me? Are you kind of, it's like your favorite album? Let me know. I'm curious. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I feel like I had some other... Oh, I did have one other announcement. For many of you who are asking why I don't have a Christina poster up here yet, I mean, it's a very simple answer. These posters that you see behind me, I had printed when I was in college. We had access to, like, this poster printer, and it was, like, maybe, like, 10 cents per poster or something like that. So I printed all of these for my dorm. I had even more. I got rid of a lot of them because I had too many. But I don't have access to that printer anymore, so unfortunately I can't print out a new poster. I might be rearranging some things soon, but the ones I was looking at is just too much money. We'll see, but if you're wondering why, like, it wasn't like an instant thing, that's why. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you very soon. We got lots of great content coming on here soon. Thank you to everyone who's joined me on this. It means the world to me. I hope that I do find a little more liking towards Liberation and re-listens, but we'll see. It all remains to be seen. I guess I gotta think. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Be sure you hit the notifications bell. That really helps. And now that this is over, guys, please share all these Christina videos. Get the word out there. Let them know your Sal pal listened to all of these albums. So please, that helps me out too. And I guess if I'm gonna say anything, search for your own Maria. Find who you truly are. Get back to basics. Feel liberated today. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you later. Bye.